Okay, so based on our last request, we have pile 1 with the crystal quartz. For the question, where do we come from? Where do our souls come from? And then we do have this volcano rock from Mother Earth, back from Spain volcanoes, some Hispanic islands. And then we have the sacred geometry organ. And all of these 3 piles will give you back the answers. So where do souls from living on Mother Earth originated from? Where do souls currently inhabiting Mother Earth have their origin from? Okay, so a few moments for you to think. And let's start with pile 1. So pile 1, here we are. We're about to start. So where does the souls of Mother Earth who chose transparent quartz crystal points come from, originated from? Where did these souls who were born from, where did they come from? So we have the first card, which is Earth It. You have learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So the first pile we know they do not come from planet Earth itself, but outside. So there should be probably old spirits that have lived many lifetimes, most of them not even on Mother Earth, and they have very specific missions on this planet. Going forth, this card, Hiraeth, longing from home, homesick for the stars. So another clue. These specific souls came from probably other galaxies, other star systems, from lighter planets, because they have more or less. So they have more or less the same structure. You can see both cards. Also, something that came up to me on this reading is that you are the people or the spirits who chose this pile, they're still learning how to be human. So sometimes life on this Mother Earth can be quite harsh on these type of souls, because you got in touch, you were present in other types of less density worlds. So what means that for some of you it might be hard, or it might be tricky just to figure out how to accept some of the things we are actually shown on this earth, because we do need to face many challenges while we're on this planet. This planet is one of the planets that clearly gives us many lessons. So we are here to clear karma, also help evolve the energy and the vibration of Mother Earth, so we can match and evolve spiritually. And that's why also it can be hard, because we feel like we belong somewhere else. And the tricky around this feeling is that we must learn to be on Earth. We must accept that we are on her Earth, and we do have some plans, or God does have plans for us, and we do have something to do on this planet. It's not by chance that these souls are here. So our second card will be Star Mother. So we probably come from Star Sisters. I get a little bit of Lemurian vibe in here, mostly because of Mother Mary and her blue cloak. how can you mother yourself? So how can you understand these souls that come from other planets? How to be your own mother when, for example, you are faced with densities that you do not understand. When you feel, for example, a lot of injustices, we can testify here on this planet Earth. Things can be harsh to obtain and not easy when things should be flowing. And it's easy for us to be troubled, don't know where to go from. This is your answer. So you came indeed from the stars for the ones who picked pile 1. You came from out of this earth, Mother Earth. You came from another place, maybe called here ahead, or any other parts from the solar system, anywhere outside of it, from other planets and other stars, other systems. Maybe you relate a lot to color blue, also connected to the Archangel Michael. That will be angelic realm. Also a bit of advice for on this earth to make something to change that energy that sometimes life can be harsh with. So you are supposed to be here on earth to dance with your life, to show other people that life can be easy as well. And we need to be masters into manifesting what we want in the law of manifestation, where we create our own world, we can create our own jobs, and the more we do that service to ourselves, the more we are mothering ourselves in being happy with who we are, and the more we will be flowing and dancing with life and showing everyone around us, the souls that came from other places and that also need our teachings and our energy, to show them how easy it can be if we just trust and let go and we know our origin. And then we have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So really this message comes forward to you to remember who you are, not to be played on by other people's energies, to really focus on what you want to achieve, because you come from the stars. So there's nothing else, there's nothing you cannot do. There's everything you can do, because you are not from this earth. You are not bound by these laws. You come from other place which is higher grounds. You have higher grounds protection. You have Mother Mary protection, and she's the Queen of Angels. So all the angels will surround you to do thy will, not by being a false will, but to be of service. God wants you to be of service, and if you allow yourself to be of service, then you will always be protected, and your power will never ever be challenged. So this will also enable you to cut the cords with anything that it's not for your best interests. And this will be asking you to take the leap in your normal life. Take the leap. Don't forget that you are loved by God. So your soul comes from God, the highest of grounds, because it comes from another galaxies other than Earth. And you're here to test those boundaries, to dance with your life, so you can trust the universe again. You can go back to where you come from, because in the end you'll just be feeling like you want to go back to your star place. And once you finish your mission with that confidence and that trust in the universe, you'll be back home. So don't forget it. And you'll be back home to Imbrama, where are you being called to journey to? So if you have specific journeys to specific places that you are avoiding, really please look into it. Look what is calling you in other civilizations, what is calling you if ever you wanted to go to visit sacred places, like maybe even close to your house, and you always give excuses not to visit. You should go there and see what the place has to give. Most of the times places have informations that we need to update in our energy field. Places have kept so many secrets and seen so many things. So in other lifetimes you might have landed in these places differently than what you remember, and they might have some information that you will need. Okay? So please do look into that. And now from the Angels Tarot, you are here on Mother Earth to have a life experiences. Probably you come from the angelic realm, as I've seen much around this reading. So you are here to experience life. You are here to experience what it is to be human, which sometimes we forget because we always want to be spiritual and never being human. So being human means also to have the humility and humbleness to accept ourselves for who we are and accept that we and others can also make mistakes. And in there lies forgiveness. And when we do allow that in our lives, we also become more like gods, and we can ask God to bring us back to his source and show us how it can be done. Okay, again, these souls are very intelligent. They are tireless. So probably will be doing a lot of projects, a lot of ideas, a lot of travels, a lot of events that will be manifesting in your life. For sure, not a boring life. Maybe a lot of businesses, different works, different jobs that you had to work on, different studies that you decided to have, and you always found creative solutions, and that's okay. This is why you are here. You are very, very mental souls that use a lot of your mental energy to solve any issues and problems that surround you, which is also perfect. And also you are a lot protected and guided by Archangel Zadkiel to bring balance into unbalanced situations. You bring cooperation and compromise to any troubles you find. And you always have a perfect timing to show up. So you are handpicked by God to show up into specific situations where you go to harmonize the rooms, the people, anything connected to that. Okay, and further to it, you have Two of Air, again swords, here, which is symbolized by the unicorns, which are shining from their heads. Sometimes it can be hard to decide where to go when you are overwhelmed, when your energy is overwhelmed, when you feel, because you're being called into the battlefield, okay, to bring balance. And sometimes it's harder when you yourself are unbalanced. So it would be nice to think about some meditations you can do for clearing your mind and your heart space, mostly your third eye, and your energy field. So those meditations you can even find on YouTube, but if you want them and have any questions, I can also forward them, some of that I use myself when I feel I'm a lot in my mental space. And it's also the reason why you can work on your spirituality through those type of meditations that will lead you back home to your hometown, let us say Hiret or Imrama. Also the water would be good, or stargazing would be also a good moment of meditation. Some of you might like also to go to the beach and just put your feet in the sand and just feel the warmth there, which is also calming when you have a lot of thoughts in your mind and you feel like too much on your plate. And also for the last card, Nine of Earth, you are someone who is very talented, so your soul will be also enjoying a lot of luxuries in this lifetime. Little luxuries, I would say, like little moments in life where you can be extra happy and just enjoy a little nice cup of tea, sitting down and watching the wind blow, you know, those type of moments. All by yourself. And even some of you will be like called in by God to create your own companies, your own work. So you can also show, like, maybe some of you will have faced a lot of situations of conflicts mostly with bosses, you know, with companies that were not organized, even maybe like high ground companies, very known, but you didn't accept the way people were being treated, like you were not robots and you were not just some extras. So you might be able to create your own working space, your own company where you treat your employees with the best of and how you wish you were treated. So most of you will be leaders that come from the stars, and you'll be called in by God to create this environment around you. Okay, thank you so much for taking the time to read this and listen to me, and I wish you a great day. Bye bye. Okay, so going back on pile two, here you go. We have here our volcano stone from lands in Spain, Spanish islands. Welcome. Here I see, of course, the fire element, but let us see what the cards will reveal. So where do these stars come from? Where do these souls come from? Wow. From star family. Can you see all these souls? These souls have specific meanings to be here on earth. Very, very specific ones. I get the feeling that they asked God and the angels to be put here on this earth for a specific reason. They might have come down with a big bump because you can see here, it's like, I can feel like this, like it, even meteors, you know, when they hit the earth. And you are not here to stand alone. So you came here to this earth. If you chose this pile two, you came here on this earth with a big family. So maybe, I think, with all the evolutions on Mother Earth and the Earth grid, energetic grid, you will be finding a lot of people who you relate to. Can be your family itself, or even your close friends or your close circle where you work, some people you meet, and you will not be alone. If you felt alone for a while, now you will be starting to meet people with more likings and more ideas like yours. You came here to Mother Earth to represent the cosmic heart of God. So by your devotion, by your acceptance, by your faith, when you create your life as a moving prayer, you never fail to believe that things will work out. You will always go on to where you want to go. And even though the odds may be against you, you will show other souls that surround you that it's possible to make it through, no matter how hard it is. So this is one of the missions that will have brought you here. Another mission is learn how to loosen your grip. When you might have been led into some sort of addictions. It can be any type of addictions, even alcohol, drugs, but even small things like social networking a lot through different devices, you know, different apps. It can be like that, you know, you get the idea that you feel like you need to be in control of things, but then you are taken into this type of situation so that God can enter your life again, and then you renew all that strength that you in faith that you had before. Okay, let us see where this pile will take us further. Again, on this let us see, this life you're living on Mother Earth right now, it feels for you as you are doing baby steps, one step at a time, and really the cards and the angels are asking you to go ahead and remember your intuition. Don't be afraid of it. It will take you exactly where you need to be. Okay, so I feel contrary from the pile one, I feel pile two very, very came very strongly from another galaxy as well, but from the stars too, but not as light as the first pile. As I say, they still here you're asked to by God to work on the density of Mother Earth, to go itself with your feet on the ground and really feel and follow your intuition without a specific guidance. And there's a reason why you should do it, because you need to learn. It's how you connect to God that you came here to Mother Earth, how to learn. And you feel by yourself. So really you will, by coming here on Mother Earth, you were asked to apply for this mission. You were asked to be tested and learn how to open up your life and create things within your soul level so they can manifest also on the earth, on the density of the earth. And you can show all the people that surround you through any place in your life that it's happening for you and not to you. So anything that will happen in sadness in your life, it's not against you, it's to make you grow, even though it hurts. So you normally will have the tendency for people to tell you, my God, you are so strong, you've been through a lot, and still you have that smile in your face. And it's okay. It's why you aligned in this life, and it's why you decided to come here. So you learn from humility and you learn from all the roads that you crossed, okay? And it's not a bad thing. It's completely okay. And that's why I have also the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So you really, by this pile, you came to earth to really change your mindset, to really change the way you felt about things, like the way you live society. First, you need to learn how it is, this society, so you can know what is dense and what is not, right? So this is another question. You need to clear any preconceptual ideas of anything that you had in your life, and this is why you're working on through this. And how do you work through it? Through mirroring. So mirroring it through the people that came on Mother Earth to help you also on that. So people who surround you, you might have challenging relationships with people who surround you, but it's okay. That's a mirror working. It's how you are accepting it or not. What is triggering you that it's also triggering the other person. It's not personal, you know. When someone is mad with us, or someone is sad with us, or someone is pushing us to our limits, it's not your fault. And it's not the other person's fault either. It's just you are mirroring each other, and whatever the other lacks, the other is having also in more. Or the same thing, whatever you are lacking, the other person is also lacking, and this is creating these things. We just need to find our focus and create the solution for us to see it through God's eyes. You know, we can speak directly to God and say, Dear God, I do not understand this situation. Will you please help me see it through your eyes? And I'm sure your prayers will be attended for sure. So where does these star seeds come from? So you will also need to remember you are not from Mother Earth. You are not created from this earth. You are outside of it, and you don't need to turn off your light to fit in this earth. Okay? You are here to show them your path and show them your belief. Even if people don't believe in you and think you are inventing things, it's not true. Okay? Okay, and so next one we do have the page of Earth. You might be souls that are very easy, like little fairies going on to different jobs, different areas of study, different fields, and you constantly find different and successful businesses for you to work on that excite you and give you also some souls that have a lot of patience, like little little ants creating their own, I don't know, savings, for winter. It can also be like that. And also here, you are kings of emotions. You clearly navigate through all your emotions, even though they can be triggering, even though you can be mirroring people, because you are so in tune with yourself and the world that surrounds you and other souls that come and meet you. People tend to go to you as a trustworthy person, very compassionate. They ask you for different counsel, and it's really working with your heart chakra is something that comes very naturally to you. It's a gift from God to these souls, so they can connect and show people how they feel God in their life and how they celebrated it. Okay, and this is how you evolve spiritually. Again, Knight of Earth, we do have very loyal and honorable souls that come here, kind of the knights of God. Those knights would go anywhere. Like the apostles from Jesus, they would go anywhere Jesus would ask them to go, any city. So here is the same. These souls were asking God, dear God, please send me. I want to serve you. I want to go there. So dear God, send them anywhere they wanted. And you can even be close to the water, either in lakes or on close to nature, like in woods and mountains. And it's mostly where you will feel at home. And also, you have often found in life challenging beginnings, always. But then once you go there and you use your emotions to control or to harmonize what it is your reality, then you will be able to succeed and create the life you want, and then spread your wings like this beautiful unicorn and really like be in control of your own life and how you want it to be manifested. Okay, and last but not least, these souls are also great, again confirmation for this of emotional side, but you will be having a life full of love. You will feel very supported by your community, probably will have community projects with intervention in community, with let us see, creating like a urban garden or urban farm, who knows, things like that. And this will bring you home. When you do these things that will make you feel fulfilled when community wise, these things will bring you home exactly to where you feel you belong and where you are from. Okay, so thank you for reading me, and I hope you like it. Bye bye. Okay, welcome pile 2 for the sacred geometry organ. Okay, so what does this pile has for us? Let us hear. So your first card is I'm sorry, where do you come from? Defenselessness, writing past wrongs, and uprooting. Where does these souls come from? Empathic starseed. So these souls were star-seeded. So these souls have a mixture of human, meaning Mother Earth, but also starseed. And this is why you feel so connected to Mother Earth, and you somehow, when you feel so overwhelmed with all the energetic fields and energies around you, you just say to Mother Earth, I'm so sorry, because this is not how you feel Mother Earth should be treated. And this really, really saddens you to see Mother Earth like this. And that's also your starseed nature. So the part of you that is starseed also lets you know that you are a very empathic person. You can mostly, your soul can also connect to other souls, so you can hear maybe their thoughts. And this is why this reading is happening. You need to understand that you are sovereign of your own path and energy, and you don't need to absorb anything that it's not yours. And it's okay. Mother Earth, she knows it, and she accepts your information and your regret, and it's not your fault. Okay, so it's okay. Mother Earth, including even in our bodies, they have a capacity for renewal that we won't even dream of. And why are you on this earth? You are here to lift the veil, to question everything. Probably these souls as childs would be unstoppable, always questioning their parents. Why is this doing like this? Paradigm questioning, you know. Why do boys have to go and play with boys' toys? Why do girls have to go and play with girls' toys? Why do they don't play together? Why don't we do things differently? So this is exactly the reason why. So you have another world, so you belong to this world with different colors, but inside of you, you also have the seeds of the stars. You see? Very beautiful. And indeed, you are part of the golden children, children sent from God, children created by God specifically to work on through tenderness and innocence and the gifts of the world. So you could be shamans, you could be related to a lot of energy healing work like Reiki, like talking to spirits to guide them to go to the other world, to go back to God and the God source. You might also be angel healers and therapists. You can communicate with angels very easily because you are a golden soul. You are tender-hearted. You also work very closely with your inner child because you have suffered during your childhood. You know exactly what it is to be done and not to be done in order to understand other people, and you will never do that again to other people, what people have done to you and wronged you. Okay, you do have very specific gifts. Some of you may be clairsentient, some of you may be clairaudient, some of you may be feel the energetic space around you. It's very, very beautiful. If you need any further like meditations on how to develop your gifts, and I'll be more than happy to come and help and share anything that I know of. Okay, don't be shy. And here you do have a double mission. God entailed you in a double mission. You are a light worker starseed, and you are serving the world by being you. So because you come from both Mother Earth and the star seed, so you were birthed by a star seed mother, and you have both knowledges between you, which is so perfect and golden. Look at this beautiful golden face. And in meditation with this energy, you have so much of both energies combined together. So that's where your double mission comes in, to have the humbleness of Mother Earth, but still the love of the stars, you know, that light that shows everything on the better side. So, and the best thing you can do is accepting who you are, accepting your gifts, and show it to the world without any fear. Fear has no place anymore on this earth. Okay, what else? Once you accept that within yourself, that you have this double mission, you will transform yourself completely. Look, you will be the queen or king of your own life. You'll have your spirit animals as your allies. They will guard you the entrances to your soul, you know. And then you'll be starting to change on your cellular level. You can listen to Cryon channel books. It's very interesting how you can manifest these things for yourself with your chakra healing and kundalini healing, energy healing. It's really like your DNA will be matched to be something else. Okay, diseases will be difficult to enter on your body once you start on this path. And then you'll remember that you come also from another place, that you were seated by star mothers. You start to remember some teachings and learnings from other places, and how to integrate it into Mother Earth, how to make it a better place, vibrational with the vibration. Sorry, I get so excited with this. And how you can integrate it into your own earth and your own experiences. Okay. Another one, you need to start trusting your niggle, your internal niggle. Where does it lead you? Where do you want to go? Is this person trustworthy or not? And when it's not, you should not go and accept them just because it's society wants you to, or someone else told you that this person is trustworthy. Okay? And then you'll be starting to, by yourself, align your life to what is no longer serving you. You will be reaching out to say, no, I have this beautiful light inside of me. I cannot allow it, other things that don't serve me, to manifest anymore. Okay, and what else do we have? 7 of Air. So you might have a lot of plans going on, a lot of things and ideas. I see a lot of unicorns around here. I see also some unicorns going away. You can see there. And it might be okay just to step a little bit down and see what you really want. And because some things sometimes in your life have not turned out the way you wanted, it doesn't mean that they were bad. It does not mean that they definitely didn't need it to happen. It's just that timing might not be right, and a lot of things might be going on that you weren't aware of. So again, follow your niggle, follow your intuition that will lead you exactly to what you need to learn. You can ask, maybe even make a prayer to God and say, dear God, please show me exactly what I need to know. He will definitely listen to you and give you further explanations. Because your soul is here to balance life and to live life with this light-hearted energy, with you're balancing things up, probably gathering family up together as well, and being called in to give support with money or time or effort. But it's okay, and a lot of you will have different opportunities, and it's not because one opportunity was not good that it's not gonna work again or in a different way. Okay, remember that. Remember to follow your intuition. Here we have Archangel Jophiel to guide you guys. A lot of working on your ego, because sometimes the reason why we don't listen to our intuition is because we have a big ego that tells us this is not true, you're making this up. So it's if you feel trapped, if you feel like you have failed at a lot of projects in your life and you're out of time, that is not true. That it's your ego speaking, and you should take into consideration all the opportunities you have. Don't take anything for granted. Any little place will be a good place to start a new idea. And don't allow your fear-based thoughts to run your life. Okay. And again, we have the Magician, because you are a terrible good manifester. You have both energies of Mother Earth and stars. Probably Lemurian also. So you remember, you are a God-given magician. You can create anything you want in your life. You're that type of souls that just say, oh, I really needed a coffee. And then someone goes and asks you, do you want a free coffee from the coffee shop, you know? It can be something like that. Very simple, but very, very, very manifesting right at the moment. And this is when you know that your life is aligned, when you start to say, I really needed this. And then you start to have them as well at the same time. Okay. and then you will start to see the life as a magical source of anything. So also check with Archangel Raziel. He can help you guys out with that manifestation part. So again, once you do that, you will unleash, you will become a child again. Look at this beautiful child just playing with Mother Earth, you know. You will remember you are a child of Mother. Mother doesn't want you to feel like this, very burdened. She wants you to come to your roots, but not in a place of sorry, in a place of beautifulness, you see? And you'll probably be working with a good team that supports you on your projects and creativity. Maybe your family also will do that, even if you are surprised. Okay. Thank you so much for having me.